stand up for the camera. Let me stand up for the camera, okay? Because you know, I didn't want to do too much. I was
in the room. Why she keep trying to attack our age like that? You know what I'm saying? Man. So what you got to do younger than you?
Hey, I don't mind, bro.
Why? But you seem like you coming for us. She said, like you don't gotta have you, but but she coming for us.
I've been through too much rain. Swear to God, I'm trying to eat. I'm having hunger pains. Don't let my brother up that thing. He got that curry range. Shit sound like me when the chopper sing. I can't let them cross me like I'm Gary Payton. Been fighting these demons, get off me, Satan. I shit up it, nah, fuck it, I can't keep debating. Slide on them like these beats and I ain't in skating. These niggas say they brothers, but ain't no relation. How you say that you my nigga, but you pump faking? I know who my nigga.
Thanks for tuning into the episode of Don't Do That Chat. We got another episode, another good one, matter of fact. We got energy, we got drinks, we got all that. Start off with your boy Dartis, aka Tease.
It's your boy M80.
Oh, my bad.
It's your boy D3 Money, you understand me? Back again, you understand me? In blue, you already know. Fucking with the Crips, you understand me?
Oh, man.
You probably get this, Let's get it. We got a special guest today. Introduce yourself.
My name is Crystal. I go by C3X, Crystal 3 times.
Ooh, she getting more than this. It's over for you. All right. So we're gonna dive into it.
Okay.
How you wanna dive in, Damo? You know what I'm saying?
I say we could, dive into it. How we got another special guest, a very self-sufficient young woman on the show again. I guess we could talk about, the rap career, you feel me, the modeling, the clothing brand, all these type of different things that you got going on, and just get a woman perspective on a lot of topics that that we be missing out on.
We gonna chime in as you go.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna give y'all a little background about me. I'm not gonna give y'all my age, but I'm gonna say some years, so y'all probably put it together yourself.
Okay.
But I started modeling in 2011. And then I graduated from beauty college in 2011. So I do hair, and then now I manage a hair salon in Stockton. That's the first of its kind. It's all natural hair care salon. So we don't put no fake hair in, no harsh chemicals. And I've been doing music since I was 9 years old. I had an actual CD, so you feel me?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Play
my mixtape.
Everybody now they like you can go listen to it, but I actually had a CD when I was like 12 years old. I actually was selling my CD. I actually sold my CDs like at Food for Less or something like that, Safeway.
Okay.
Things like that. But so I just been doing it for a minute, and now I'm just really just like dwelling in my craft right now. So I'm just like taking it bit by bit, learning different things, obtaining different things. So that's pretty much it.
Let me jump into this because she gave us some good stuff. She gave us a little good background. I just want to connect some of the dots. So you came in, like you said, you started young age as a rapper.
Yes.
Female rapper to be that, and
singer actually.
And singer, you got some vocals there. How you know it?
Kinda.
No. But I can't sing. But look, if I used to hear dog talk, I don't know. But what I'm kind of want to get to, so as a woman, you kind of go into that grind mode as like an independent woman. And I know sometimes black women get pitted with that as independent woman. It's a blessing and a curse. How you felt that been more of a blessing for you being independent, or kind of a curse in some aspect, maybe relationship or family wise, or it's work wise in general?
Being independent is a good thing, but we all need each other. Like that right there, it just like sometimes when people hear independent, they be like, all right, fuck them, they don't need no help. You know what I mean? I don't believe in independent as that, because I'd rather really help somebody that's independent than help somebody that's so dependent. You know what I'm saying? So with me, I'm just like a different kind, I guess. Like a lot of people be like, you got this soft side and then you a nigga. Like, I don't know.
So pretty much what she's saying is, audience, she's saying she's a Bay Area woman, because Bay Area women all got that thing in them. They all got that woman in them.
But look, I'm not from the Bay, but look, I'm not from the Bay. But look, I love the Bay. I actually was in foster care out here too. So I really got a special place in my heart for the Bay Area, like period. You know what I mean? A lot of my partners is from out here.
So where you from?
Well, I was born in Fresno.
Okay,
I live, Fresno, but I don't really know nothing about Fresno. I just know I passed through that motherfucker.
Okay, I'm with
every
you.
time I'm going somewhere. And then I was kind of raised in Stockton, like in Crow Valley. It's this like crazy little hood in Stockton. And then Boggs Track is another place in Stockton. But then I lived in Memphis. So
Memphis.
I lived,
That's what you got. Okay, Memphis also got the fights. Like Memphis girls damn near worse than Bay Area girls. They be.
Oh yeah, you already know they are.
I'm just saying, man. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah,
Nothing about that.
You know, and you don't want to know nothing about that. They might rob you.
For real, Memphis ain't playing. Bill Street, get over there and get robbed. And then I lived in LA. I lived, so
a little bit of
Oakland. I lived out here for a while, for a minute. I was living by this liquor store called ABC Liquors or something like that on East 14th or whatever. So I lived there for a long time. But being independent don't mean that you don't need nobody. You always need somebody.
So you brought up something about your business. A little question I had, like what you said it was like an all natural hair products and line that you run,
right?
And like what influenced you to take that lane? You know what I'm saying? With so much chemical products being put in our young girls' hair and stuff at such an early age, like you feel me?
Before you answer that question, I'm gonna throw it as a waiver, you know what I'm saying, a little lead, check me out on Instagram. Yeah, I'm getting But I feel like the natural wave been happening like a couple of years ago. Because it's been happening in the wave game. Everybody was told to use all natural products, not using merge and stuff no more. But I was going to segue to that, before she let her take the mic. Okay, my bad, that's
right. We was like robbed our real identity of our hair. So like people don't know it, but like afros and African urban hairstyles were banned before. Like letters were sent out. Like discrimination and stuff like that. So now that they have a law where you can't discriminate, we're in 2021 and they have to have a law that says you can't discriminate. So when did they make it okay for you to discriminate? So me and the owner is actually, her name is Valon. She's from Milpitas. And she had damaged hair from the perms, you know what I mean? So then she just decided to not wear any chemicals, and she seen how curly her hair got. And she liked how her hair was, and so she just decided to put it in motion. First she made a book. I'm in the process of making my book too, my all natural hair book, and then she has her book already. But we just really came together on some stuff. She already had it in motion. I was her first stylist. Before we had a building, I sold hair products on the street basically. So now we have our own line of products, all natural, and I mean it's good. Everything's going great.
Okay. That's good to hear. All my ladies out there, go buy you about 20 of those things each. You feel me?
Yeah. I can't really pronounce the name, and it's bad because it's called Dulce Leche or something like that. Dulce Leche or something like that, because it's like a butter or whatever. But Natural Dew, and you can look us up, Natural Dew on Instagram.
Hey, everybody, I'm gonna have the link in the description for that. Make sure I get them products if y'all want to tap into the natural wave. I kind of want to segment it back into the rap kind of portion of it. So you rapper. What's your name? Rapper name again?
C3X.
So C3X. So as you've been paying attention to the rap game nowadays, I feel like rap woman is taking over right now. They've been low key making bigger hits, bigger bangers. You just seen Megan Thee Stallion win 3 Grammys. It's Hall of Fame rappers that still haven't won 3 Grammys. And Megan came in and won it. First, I really her first big year. Cardi B getting Grammys. So the woman's kind of been taking over the rap game. And I actually got a friend out here, you probably want to know her. Well, we're not really friends out there, but we grew up. We had our moments. Her name was have you heard a rapper named Iman Alani? Like Suwan. So them actually, we kind of was in the same area we raised.
I just heard about her the other day too.
They kind of low-key blowing up.
It's
It's like two of them, and then they got a couple other people. It's two of them, and they got like a couple other friends they kind of rap with.
That come together.
And as a rapper in the game, do you feel like this is the perfect time for you to kind of really push your rap career again? Cause I see like you seem like a kind of get it out the mud type of girl. Like I sell stuff on the street. I don't care. I'm about to get my stuff on there. Like you feel like. Have you been pushing yourself hard to kind of really segment into like the women rap game right now? Well, I feel like it's open season right now for it.
It's open season, but I just run at my own pace. I don't really give a fuck what people got going on. I mean, to each his own. I'm proud of everybody. Like, I get inspiration from everybody too. I don't just be like, oh, she boosie, or I don't like this, I don't like that. If I'm not feeling it, I really don't touch on it. You know what I mean? But I love what the women are doing. I just feel like my sound, I can sound like, you know, somebody else, but I just feel like my sound is unique and it's different. Like, so only person I really heard like me that I really can relate is Juicy Fruit, but we don't rap the same now. Mm-hmm. We just, you know, different struggle. You know what I mean? But I could just feel it.
Well, you got like a little, I can see you got like that little bass in your voice. You got like, it's still feminine, but you still got that little, I can tell you got that little hard bass. I can see you rapping at somebody like coming at them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can sing too. So kind of keep on like the woman rap thing. So I see like a lot of women rappers, they tend to be a little more like sexualized and stuff like that. Do you feel like, would you use that tactic to get your name out there, or not really?
It's
you
not
kinda,
really.
You pretty much, do you use that? You kind of like, I'm gonna do my own lane. If that's you, that's you. If it's not you, it's not. Are you something that you think it's like kind of beneficial to use?
Well, really, me, like Chris said 3 times, like it's just part of my 3 personalities. I feel.
Oh, she a Gemini, guys. Just like us.
I'm Aquarius.
Oh, okay, I'm a Gemini. I'm trying to make you part of the wolf pack.
I'm
trying to make you part of the wolf
pack.
pack. I'm trying to make you part of the wolf pack.
I love Gemini.
That's too many.
Can I drink too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me pull out my bottle.
Yeah. Get comfortable.
Okay, so
Ooh, that good.
I don't really believe in like that sexualizing shit. I don't.
What part of it don't you believe? Like, you believe they shouldn't do it, or you think it really counts? Like, what do you mean by that?
I don't believe how people be hyping it up. Like, the way motherfuckers be looking, like, as soon as they hear stripper, it's like, oh my God, stripper. Like, nigga, that's a job too. Like, you know what I mean? So I really don't hype up like sex. Like, when people be like, look at, you hear the people in their songs that they're overly sexualizing the women. I mean, the ladies gonna dance to it if they like it. Different people feel it. I don't feel like you know, degrading no woman unless you really telling her, you know, some degrading shit. Like, I just don't feel that way about the overly sexualizing like type thing. I feel like if you feel that way, do it.
Okay.
If you don't feel that way, don't do it. If you can do both or whatever, that's fine. I mean, I really don't trip.
Okay. So, the way I feel about it, I feel like it is 2 sides of it. So if you go throughout like society, women have been put in that box to be sexualized, especially black women. So nowadays when, you know, black people trying to elevate and stuff like that, and women are still playing that role of being hypersexualized, and you got, it's like black women find other black women like, look, I think it's a time where we should kind of let them know that we can be this and that, like on like some professional level, even though that is a profession.
Right.
Take out this shake
I just feel like it's I'm glad you touched on that.
Okay.
Because I have to always check people every single day. Like, somebody will hit me and be like, hey, where your stripper little party at, right? Then I tell them, and they be like, yeah, I don't want no dance, I ain't gonna throw no money and shit, but I'll come. No, go, stay home, relax, do whatever you want to do because my girls is working. So when I feel like when people hit me up, they don't really know my life. They don't know my struggle. They don't know the bigger picture that I'm seeing. I'm a businesswoman. So by me having a company of entertainers, these women got kids. These women got lives. These women got other things going on, and we touching on every avenue that they want to do. If we got a painter in our group, we're going to paint. We gonna make sure you get that done. If you got a singer, a rapper, whatever, we gonna touch on that. Like, it's not one dimensional, and I just don't understand how people don't get it. I don't care if a bitch walk naked right now.
Man.
She's not one dimensional. It's many layers to this woman.
But we appreciate it too.
That's
you
a
feel
good.
me?
That's a good statement.
That's just how I feel
layers to
about
that
it.
woman. That should be
And
a
what
shirt.
and we touched upon that when we had like our friend named Dominique, she was in an episode and she is a stripper, but she also like multifaceted. She's a businesswoman, straight A student, and
Cook,
before could
all type of things.
if you just think about it as a stripper, you miss the whole her whole personality.
Exactly.
So going into like being a stripper, I feel like they kind of do get put into that box of like
You got strippers, and let me tell you, you got a lot of strippers that have anxiety problems. I have to literally calm some of my girls down before they go out there.
That's
I
crazy.
have to. They get molested on a daily, and that's not okay. And let me tell y'all, I don't know if you're gonna keep this in here, but this is something that happened to one of my girls. She went home and pulled a whole dollar out of her way up in that. Like how?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
And she ain't know.
She didn't know.
No.
Okay. Interesting you say that.
Look at him. You know what's funny. Why? How? Because she gotta be on. You feel me? So she
Yeah,
probably
for sure.
on. You know, and
They don't
dancing
Gotta
and
do
shit.
that to you feel me.
She
get
was
comfortable
dancing,
and
you
shit,
feel me,
yeah.
getting comfortable and a advantage. That's the whole type of shit I'm talking about. She won't dollar. Let it be. But she didn't want that dollar. She could have had a fucking.
But damn, she ain't willing to even be to eat.
No, but you
It's a
understand.
dollar.
But you gotta understand that like I know.
I see,
So I had like a couple.
Ooh.
Well, now I got a couple friends that have been strippers, and one friend, in particular, I'm talking about in college. She used to tell me when she go to strip clubs, like a lot of them, they don't really want to do it. They know they gotta get their money, and a lot of them they was getting up so they can get through the night and free drinks. So that's how they kind of warm up. So like you know how drunk you get, you less you care what you do because they gotta dance some dudes they really don't want to dance with. And of course, you might be a couple track dudes like I'm about to go bounce some ass on them, but some dudes you like damn this fat motherfucker. They look at me like this fat motherfucker, I ain't trying to dance on him. He got money though. You know what I'm saying? He got a little money though. You know what I'm saying? He got a little change though. You know what I mean? So.
Got a little money.
You know what I'm saying? So they gonna do it, but so they go over there and dance, and they kind of gotta get themselves through. Y'all gotta like drink, kind of get comfortable, so y'all don't think about it that much. And sometimes I feel like the more desperate to do it, the more weird shit you're doing. Like,
But sometimes I feel like don't be overly, you know, me, I don't really dance, you know, my wife dance, but she don't drink at all. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, people don't have to get drunk. They don't have to do cocaine. They don't have to pop a pill. If you really know you and you want to do what you want to do it.
but look, you kind of you say you was out in the Bay Area for a cool minute. The Bay Area culture, all the girls out here damn near throwing ass like strippers. It's not better than strippers. They just got their clothes on. So it ain't nothing for y'all to take your little clothes off then throw some ass, cause y'all pretty damn near.
That's a pretty bold statement though to say.
That is. That's
but-
what
Exactly.
No, you cause everybody ain't good for that. It
The Yike movement out here?
Just cause they throwing ass, I know the whole little Yike movement, the little Price is the Rock, his little movement. There's a lot of females on there. They can dance and throw ass, but they are not built for the strip club environment or things of that sort that come with it. You really gotta have the mental because you gotta know who you are. That's why I tell people, know who you are, because if this business isn't something that you really want to get into, don't get into it. You gonna deal with bullshit. You gonna deal with that. That come with that. People gonna try you, but you just gotta set your standard. Like that's it. That's all. And I did. That's why I made a company. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
But so I have another. I probably worked with like 3 strippers. So I don't know why they always like, oh, I was a stripper. And one of them they did talk about how some women were uncomfortable to dance, but they knew they had to get money through that avenue.
That's sad.
They
I
kinda have
don't I don't believe in that though. Like I want somebody to want to feel good to get that money. I don't want anybody on my team that feels like they're degrading themselves because they're judging themselves. You're tearing your own self down. The world already doing that. You feel me? Why don't you build yourself up? Because when I look in the mirror, I'm up. I don't really, you feel me, care about too much. I'm up. My heart good, my kids good, I'm good.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't want no lady doing that. I meet a lot of women that strip, prostitute, or whatever, and only a few really be about that life. Like, it don't matter. A girl could be busting days, she's hurting inside. I know a few riders like, nigga, this is what I do. On to the next. What's up? That's it. Like,
Yeah. I don't know. So what do you think is the difference
Can't judge it.
between the riders and one that's kind of just doing it? Because you said you don't want that person. You seem like you kind of like the den mother. Like you seem like you don't want that kind of mother. The den mother. She got the den mother. She got
Yeah,
like,
because I let them know, like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. Like, it can go how you want it to go.
So what do you think is like the characteristic make it different? The girl that claims it, like, oh, this is what I do, and the girls that don't claim it. It's like a self entitlement. The ones that don't claim it.
Nah, it's just you. Me, I don't really hype it or touch on it that much. I'll be like, this one, this is what it is, and I don't really got time to like program a person's brain. You've been programmed since you was a kid. That strippers are. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I can't unprogram you. My job is to be like, are you trying to spend? Are you gonna have a good time? I can't unprogram your mind, but that's what we're programmed to do.
And let's go to the fun portion of it.
Yeah.
Okay, as the captain of the broke niggas over here, you know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
I'm speaking for myself. I'm not saying y'all are broke niggas. Y'all don't do that shit. I'm the broke dude, you know what I'm saying? So what's like the minimal? See, I ain't broke. Hey, I'm broke. I can't even. Bros, I'm broke. Whatever. So what do you think is the minimal brother should bring into the strip club?
I just say at least, even if they got 50 or 100, because look, this is why I say, girls, they don't bring no ones and then they don't be up no money at the end of the night. And it's not my fault to babysit you. If you don't bring 25 ones to change it out to get your $25 and then find that customer again and get your 25 ones back, and now you up $50, I don't understand that. You get what I'm saying? So bring 100 ones. That's cool.
But it do seem like you gotta lace some of these females up.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah,
if
you
they
have
real to the game, they ain't gonna know.
It's a good game,
You have
right? Stripper one-on-one.
You have to. Stripper one-on-one, don't if you going through a bad, horrible breakup. If you have some bad, horrible, like, trauma to where it, like, fucks with your mental, you know what I mean? Where you can't function day to day, where you need to depend on somebody, or where you need a substance to get yourself through making money, I don't want you. I don't want you. My company not about that. CXS Entertainment, it's really not about that.
So you got two companies. You got the hair and you just miss business. She miss entrepreneur.
Oh yeah, she already
looking for like that.
While we brought up the hair, I just got one question. What's the difference from y'all products and I guess what's the fake hair that you talk? What's the fake hair?
Okay, so the difference between our products, because we will, like, if a lady is trying to grow her hair, she's like self-conscious, you know what I mean? So she's feeling like it's short. But I tell ladies all the time, shrinkage is good. If your hair don't shrink back, that means your bonds to your hair is lost. So I tell ladies, chemicals like mine have less alcohol in it, so it don't dry your scalp. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to. That's why I tell people, put olive oil in your hair. They're like, the olive oil you cook with, yes, doesn't have no alcohol in it. But yeah. So, and then the fake hair, like what I got in my hair right now, like the lace front, we don't do those. I'll do those outside. To me, I have to wear a lace front, and I'm not embarrassed about my story, about my journey. I got into natural hair to save girls' hair because I have traction alopecia. So it's very thin, you feel me, like around here, you feel me? And that's from
That's the edges.
And that's from pulling it and doing hella crazy stuff to it. You know what I mean? Just pulling it back, putting a whole bunch of chemicals on it and things like that. So I made a vow, like, I didn't want like no other ladies to deal with that. I feel like I'm strong enough to deal with it. I show people my real hair. I rock my real hair. I'm very limited to styles. You get what I'm saying? But with this, I can do whatever. So yeah.
Okay. I just want to understand. You gotta explain it. How do you balance all these businesses? Y'all been paying attention. She got hella business and she do it like me. Okay.
That's some boss shit right there.
I joke around about being broke, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But I'm like, I already got time. You know.
When you hear somebody talking like that, you know.
Or say, like, I be trying to juggle work, YouTube. Like, I'm about to buy a couple. I'm working on putting some properties together. I'm just gotta pay a couple more student loans. So I'm like, and that's like, yeah, I got hell on my plate sometimes. I be like, I'm hella tired, I'm hella drained. Plus like working out, this and that, gotta get waving, whatever it may be. I'm like, and you say you over here juggling, rapping, and then like your business, your plug business, or something.
Then doing reality shows that we gonna pitch for.
You over there trying to get
part of that.
And you on the DontDoThatChat, you know what I'm saying?
After hours, just had a meeting to put in a full effect with some after hours so I can keep something going for the ladies. It's just how I balance it is I got a good support system. Like my kid's father, he's very good with the kids. You feel me? Whatever, if I be like, look, I need this, I need that, I need to go here, get the kids, it's all good. My mama, good support system. You know what I mean? So it's always good to have a good support system, but me, I be having my kids at work with me. Like, I really do hear, like, with my 3-year-old running around.
I'm like, yeah, what work? I'm about to say, how to work could they be? You got a lot of businesses.
Oh,
so
wait,
you got She got a lot of business. I gotta know which one her kids be at.
I said that the other day, like, if I gotta lock my kids in one of these warehouse doors when I have my after hours, I don't care, you know what I mean? But I talk to my boys. My boys are 10, 11, and 3. But I talk to my oldest boys because, and people be like, wow, you talk to them about that? Like, yeah, because I don't want them to grow up being shallow about stuff. You know, I don't want them to see a half-naked woman and think bad or think like it's good to do whatever to her. You know what I mean?
Teach your son.
So,
Oh my
yeah.
God. Teach your son. It's not the woman. It's not what they wear. It's your sons. You gotta raise your sons the right way.
It is. So
and teach your daughters, because clearly she raising some young peas out here. They gonna be young players and maybe.
Oh, they got to be. Hey, I'm with. And when we touch on relationship shit, I'm with. Don't give your heart up unless, you feel me, that's something that you really want to do. And when you young, why do people always focus on that? Like, giving yourself up, we work so hard that we always be like, we want to give ourselves up. No, I work hard for me. Like, why do I need to give myself up? I can give you a part of me. I'm not finna give you all of me. Like, that's how I be feeling. So even within my companies, you know, doing my brand, like, you're not finna get all of me.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Like, I'm trying to figure. I was doing your page. Like, I'm trying to figure it out because, like, in a relationship, it is about like, because like technically in my relationship, I feel like I put a lot of effort towards it, but I don't feel like I'm giving me up. I feel like I'm still dark. I'm still dark teeth. I'm always gonna be dark teeth. Like, what do you mean by giving you all of me? Like, what do you mean?
Giving you up is like, I'm not eating, but this person eating. I'm not driving a nice car, but this person driving like, don't give yourself up, bro. I'm not, my hair not done, but this person got a fresh haircut. Don't give yourself up. Take care of yourself. That's what a lot of people do. They forget themselves.
Okay.
Take care of yourself. That's it. Don't give all yourself away. And that's why people be so broken and be killing motherfuckers at the end of the day. I'm telling you, they be so hurt. You know what I mean? But it's like, don't be hurt like that. I got a whole perspective on that.
Nah, but I like you said, give yourself. I feel like a lot of guys feel like they gotta give some part of themselves, at least financially, you have to get like certain girls. Like, you hear like music and everything, like, you're like, I don't want no broke dude, no lazy dude. Like,
I mean, financial, that's like a facade. Like, women, we like security and shit. Like, we'll be broke with a nigga inside the field. I know you see broke ass niggas where, you feel me? I know, hey, every time I see a crackhead with a female or something, I'll be like, meanwhile, I can't get a text back.
but that's on you. That's on you. Hey, look, I'm gonna get away with that. That's on her.
No, that's really what I say when I see him. It ain't that, but I'm just
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
damn.
We know it ain't that.
But that nigga ain't gonna have me in no field. But that just lets you know that a woman gonna be with her dude regardless.
At the level girls match, girls use
And that nigga probably still cheating on us.
Like,
cheating on her with the bum up the street.
I feel like it'd be a facade.
But like the dude be the better bum though. Like the girl be the
nigga
girls always upgrade. Girls always upgrade though. Like it's the girls a bum, the dudes a bum, the dudes a better bum hustler. That makes sense. Like girls
don't make
she's on the Bobby and Whitney. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Oh, no.
That's a whole different conversation.
You cold for that. You cold.
But I'm saying like it's level. Like I know girls don't mess with dudes. I mean some girls do, but it be desperate. Like most like average and above girls, they do not mess with dudes less than them. Girls don't bring dudes up half the time. Like guys will
How
bring
do
the
you know
girls
when
up.
a lot of dudes be lying though?
Girls like up to
Like, now let me tell you. How do you know it's a facade? Like, girls are only intrigued by the stuff that you show her and tell her. If you hit up a bitch and be like, bitch, I ain't got it. I'm broke as fuck. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Lady? This the broke nigga. Still saying how you doing. This bitch don't talk to you, period. She don't give a fuck.
Hey, hold up.
Fellas.
Hey, don't do that.
Don't do that, but if you just be real, like, if you be like, hey, this nigga in the Maserati. Remember the nigga in the Maserati? Remember me? I got the bands. Remember that? That's all we gonna fucking hear. Like, come on now.
See,
like,
I think there's a proper way to go around
now,
this.
you get what I'm saying?
Put it in the air, then it's
in the air. Like, what y'all say is up and it's stuck. What's y'all young?
Here's what I want. You shouldn't start off the conversation like, hey, I'm a broke ass nigga. Like, I just want to let you know, like, I ain't got nothing to me. Like, I ain't got nothing to offer you. I just trying to give you my love.
I think you
If you say some shit like that, now, yeah.
You never know. It might work.
It might work. But a better way to get into it is just talk to him, bro.
Money is a facade to me because money wasn't even around before. And then like people just had each other. So like, I just be like, money. I don't really care about money. That's why I just do me. I don't really.
And that's why I think it's different because a lot of people care about money.
Nah, for sure.
But you
that's a different shit though. That's a nigga that like ambition, hustle, all type of shit.
Yeah, like if you let
Guys will mess with a broke female.
I know a broke nigga got this
niggas lacking too though. You feel me?
Guys also gonna have the broke females too, bro.
Now niggas with money.
Damn, bro. It's young hustling women out here. You ain't got
let a girl look good and do got money. What?
But
They gotta have cheese. If that nigga
But I feel like you should automatically share because what that nigga PZ say, like, nigga, I ain't finna spend on you just cause you fine.
But
Like,
PZ different.
I bet they was funny. Niggas that know how to speak more words spend less money on women. They should do a study on that. Niggas that know how to speak more words.
But how do you know that the nigga came from money all day?
I'm not saying
you didn't. No. But I'm saying like when people say a woman use a man for a come up, bro, where was you at? And what woman helped you to get to the position that you was in? Stop saying that you came from money always. Stop doing stuff like that. Y'all want to like a dude want to say, look, I got bands and bitch for me, but bro, it was. When you didn't have nothing, it's always a woman that's gonna mess with you that got shit.
Some niggas do go through heartbreak and bounce back.
I got something for it.
What you got?
No, I got something for it though.
What you got?
The girl he was messing with may not have been the girl he wanted to mess with. He was that was his best option at the point.
But that's
he was
scary.
He knew he had a little bit more money, more cheese. Guys always talk about it. I remember like I graduated from college. I was like, I'm at the next level now. I'm elevating. I got a good paying job. I'm at the next level. I'm elevating. That means I already got my girl though, but if I didn't have my girl, like any girl that try to mess with me, gotta be at the next level. I can't mess with the same girl I used to mess with. I just leveled up. So even when I was broke, I did get girls.
But you also ain't the line though.
But I necessarily maybe it was girls I think I probably could have.
But the level up mentality is not good.
Why?
You feel like you leveled up in life? You got a couple businesses now.
Let me tell you why. Because I feel like a lot of motherfuckers will feel like if they mess with me, they level up in life. So I tell people, guard yourself, guard how you feel. If they don't want to with you for you, and they using you as a game, because it can go both ways. A lot of females, they will only with a nigga that got money only to. It's the same thing to be like, I had that nigga, whatever, it's good. I had him, I'm up, my level, my rank up. I don't like that type of stuff.
Females use a nigga for a bounce back more than a nigga do, I feel like.
Stop saying that. I don't know you can't speak for everybody.
Because look, the woman for sure, I feel like.
Speak your truth, dog. Don't hold back. Don't hold back.
Like, alright, bro, fresh out of breakup, bro, it could be a heartbreak, whatever the case may be, but most women, you feel me, is going to try to bounce back into a new relationship to show, okay, it wasn't me, that was the flawed one in the situation.
Ooh, that's a good point.
That's a good point.
I don't think it's that, bro.
But girls
a lot of situations, bro, like,
that's a good point.
I just think love be one of the you feel me, stuck feeling in pain type shit.
Yeah, you right. Cause we don't like to be stuck. It's a song called.
But niggas be,
but it's not just on niggas.
But niggas is still getting their issue. You know what I'm
Niggas
saying? They
different
coping
'cause
with
we
this
like-
shit. They just not jumping in the
Our
relationship.
minds like a real simple over there, David.
Yeah, what's going on?
I'm saying that.
Let me tell y'all, men do not like to express their feelings. Period. They got an X and a Y chromosome.
If they don't like
I be
you,
expressing
if they don't
myself.
like you, just know that.
I
mean, there are some niggas.
I'm gonna look at you by
There are some niggas who.
Nah, I ain't crying, but I express myself
Some
for
men,
sure, nigga. I
like
might sing a
men,
little
y'all know
song
why
to
y'all
you.
here.
Hold up. Okay, let's ask you a question. It's okay if you get in an argument with your dude, mid-argument, your dude start crying. If you don't see that as cute, or you like, oh, that nigga big. You see that sweet. He 100.
Hell no. Nah, because I went through that. Nah, hell no. I don't think that is weak at all. Like, nah. That's not weak at all.
Nah, that's funny though.
If he, depending on what he's crying about.
If you like, you went out, like, why would you do that?
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's
That's a different
Hey, this is a funny thing though. If you see that meme, it was like a meme on TikTok. So the girl was like a stripper, right, or a prostitute, and dude, she'll come home from work, right? No, but she'll come home from work,
Whichever one.
and he'd be like, "Hey, babe, how was work?" And the girl like, "Oh, work was great today." But get it, she's like a porn star, like a stripper.
Right.
And the dude like, "What you mean work was great?" It's like stuff like that.
I mean, I seen that too with porn stars where they was married and they had to explain to their wives and stuff like that. Where it was like, you know.
My mama, I wouldn't want to hear about it.
Okay, you seem like a real confident. You seem like a real confident woman.
Just don't tell me.
If your dude, whatever woman do, wherever you go, if they was a porn star, would you be okay with that?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I
what
got a
it is.
husband.
You got both,
That shit
okay.
scared me. I was like,
He said, hold up. We got some earphones.
Don't miss this up. Don't miss this up.
Because we were sharing a horrific.
So I asked her a question like, would you be okay if your husband was like a porn star? She like, I got a husband and a wife. So would you be okay if your husband and wife were both porn stars? And
And they came home and talked about what
Yeah,
they
because safety's first. So
I mean,
don't bring nothing.
I mean, they get always porn stars get all like the most sexually checked.
Nah, not that one
there you
dude.
go.
Not
Say
that one
that.
dude. He was
Hey,
friends with
I
the people
don't
at the
know.
place, and they were just like pass.
Hey, I was finna say what?
Nah, it was a dude that was really in the yeah, but nah. I wouldn't really care. I have a whole different perspective. Like I'm really on some. Everybody love everybody. Keep it cool. You feel me? Everybody take care of everybody. Like I'm really on that, and so.
Well, you gotta be.
I don't really want to convert nobody to this polyamorous. Like,
Go
ahead,
Hey, talk to the woman. Talk to the woman.
Convert the people.
he said convert the people.
Okay, let the girl talk. What you about to say, Katie?
All I gotta say is, what exactly is a relationship to you? You feel me? How do when you commit yourself and say in a relationship? What are y'all committing?
We committed to whatever that we've been through, that we, grew from, learned from, and things like that. I just always feel like people put newcomers on a higher pedestal than somebody that they really went through some shit. You know what I mean? So like, if I really went through some shit with you and we rocking, like, of course you're the first priority. I love you. You shouldn't matter if I love you this much or this much. You don't even have to have that thought in your head. A lot of people can't navigate through life like that. I feel like I'm like this because of the type of people I used to mess with when I was younger. No feelings, no emotions, pimp type niggas. You know what I mean? So I got that way, but then it allowed me to see other things. Like, instead of me texting long paragraphs and shit where I'm mad, I'm just like, okay. You know what I mean? Because
she just evolved, guys. She
Right
sounded
there.
like
As soon as that first came, like, oh my god, what the
like when you really think about it, because I'm pretty sure I'm older than all of you guys.
You thinking? There you go, thinking again. We tell you about that.
Let me
You
tell
grown
you.
man in here.
It was just somebody's birthday. You don't know how old he is.
I'm really older than you guys. So
Hey, look, guys, she might be, black don't crack. She look real young, but we know that's deceptive in the black culture.
I've been through a lot of stuff, and I only speak on my experiences.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's dive a little deeper
So
into that.
basically, you saying a relationship though, as long as everybody 100.
Yeah, 100. Being straightforward. Being like, we not on the being on nobody one up on nobody. I just want to see you win. I just want to see you happy every day. Look forward to some happiness. That's it. A lot of people don't move like that.
For sure.
I just understand who came first, the wife or the husband?
Damn.
The chicken or the egg? Which came first?
Trying to get caught up. You got your questions, boy.
Call me Skip Bays. I'm
trying
trying
to think about it too.
No jumper.
Cause I met my girl at this competition.
Oh,
she like came through in this
Miss
competition
Turk something?
dancing.
No.
I used to host competitions. It was hella crazy. I used to host competitions where I used to call Lil Blood, Fabi, and all them to come out. And
So forget us. We didn't get no invites. I know she didn't.
She just heard what you just said.
how old was y'all? Like 12? No, I'm just.
Oh, she trying to. She trying to play us.
I'm kidding.
Hold on, I was buying my own
We got some
meals
youthful.
at McDonald's.
Let me tell you, I love being around like youthful kings, like for real. And people, let me tell you, that got old souls, okay? Because we all do, but you can tell that you was raised right. That's what I think of it as.
He wasn't right. Look, he look like he was crazy.
Yeah, straight
You look like you been
Raised in Chris
right there, my guy.
Turn around.
Very
Let's address the the well in the room, the elephant in the room.
No, the elephant in the room.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Why she keep trying to attack our age like that? You know what I'm saying? Man. So what you got to do younger than you?
Hey, I don't mind, bro.
Why? But you seem like you coming for us. She said, like you don't gotta have you about, But she coming for us. She coming for us.
I take it as all as jokes, but here's why I won't see it as like any type of disrespect, because one, I know a lot of young people that are bosses of people.
Yeah.
They're dealing with people in their 40s and 60s and shit like what to do.
Some of them don't grow up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And the reason why I say that is not because of you have any specific position as being like, oh nigga, I'm a manager of the company.
Right.
Like this is what I do.
Right.
Nigga, that's your job, bro. Like I don't really care about that.
Yeah,
Are you the same way outside of that
Thank
shit? That's
you.
the real question.
Okay, keep talking. What you mean? Why
Are you
you
still working for somebody?
I like that.
Exactly, because I mean, I treat all people the same.
Me
It
too.
don't matter.
It'd be like crackheads coming in my job. I'd be like, "Hi, how you doing? Welcome to Natural Dude." They'd be like, "Kristen, you crazy?" I'd be like, "Nah, I owe them respect until they show me something different." You know?
Exactly.
I feel like it's different. I ain't gonna say because I don't disrespect crackheads, but at the same time,
Do me
at
all
the
the
same
not
I'm
being disrespectful.
I'm gonna be
protecting your space.
Yeah, you gotta protect your
Yeah,
space.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
disrespect you. So I feel
You gonna let that kid walk up on me, bro?
Yeah, crackhead walk up on you is a different story. What?
Okay, but
y'all
Y'all
servers, like the drive-through, all y'all service workers, all that. Be polite.
Right,
For sure,
right,
be
right, right.
respectful.
I've seen people talking crazy when they
She don't know.
Yeah, they do. That's crazy to me.
Like Crystal don't know. This is my room. This is my twin right here. She don't know. They be certain people. They be turned up a little bit. It be for no reason. You be like, well, back up. Do 20 feet from me. Well, back up. Yeah, we never buy you. Why you tripping those, bro?
He don't like that. I like that though. You don't like nobody in your
He
personal
trying to go
space.
innocent and sweet.
That's what I say to my kids. I say those two words, personal space. I always say that when they talk to me like this, they be like, Mom, I'll be like, personal space. You know what I mean? Always respect somebody else's space. You have to, because this is their world, and I feel like every individual comes with a blow. It's their own world. So I just be wanting to respect everybody's space. That's at the end of the day, that's really what I want to do, is respect another person's space and respect their journey in life. That's it, that's all. And if I can contribute and help, then I'll do that. If I can't do that, then I mean it's good. Like I see you when I see you.
What gave you that give back mentality?
She beat a nigga ass so bad. He's got to start giving back after that.
Because you know,
To make
shit happen to people in life and these everything. You know, definitely dudes be like that.
I just don't want nothing to happen. What I went through, I don't want another person to go through, even though I know that they going through it. You know what I mean? So that's probably what makes me think I can save situations or help people. But really, it's just a young, like a little version of me trying to help everybody and save everybody. That's it. It's not the grown person in me. The grown person in me, I'm hustling. I'm going. You know what I mean? I'm hurrying up. The young little girl inside of me is like, I want to save the world. That's it. You know, so that's what.
Who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero, I really like. Y'all gonna be laughing at me. I ain't gonna say
I'm
it.
gonna ask that
Go ahead,
question.
say
I'm
it.
gonna ask that.
It's good. Go ahead and say it. Cause I'm gonna say that right now.
I like Spider-Man.
Batman will beat his.
Only because
Had to rebut quickly. Say, hold on.
Spider-Man is kind of like a knockoff version of this African superhero named a Nazi.
Nazi.
So I just.
She way more. She way more.
You know what I mean?
I know about Nazi Spider-Man. What you talking about?
She fucking knows something. I didn't hear this going down.
Y'all just more willing to listen.
Oh, y'all more willing to listen.
He done woke up.
I'm glad you're here. As long as you get a professor, whatever it is, you get what I'm saying, however they resonate.
Well, we got you. We been here every episode. That we go to listen.
Hey, let's talk about all the times I got shut down. Now we can't talk about that. We can't move.
Hey, we can't talk about that block.
You feel me? Come on, man.
See,
Come
on.
here's the thing.
Come on,
It's
man.
not that we couldn't talk about it. It's the fact that we know nothing about it.
You right.
Why would
No
we
one
sit there
can
and talk?
relate to what they don't know. So when you give them time to know on their own, because I'm telling you, a motherfucker be so bored, they will be laying in their bed and they be like, "What's that nigga said?" And they'll be like, "Alright, I'm gonna look that. My nigga crazy. He knew about this." Then you'll hear my like, "Man, nigga, I knew about that. I already knew." Like, no, you didn't.
But look. Here go the test right here. I gave these niggas the birthright of where they came from. What y'all know about the Anunnaki people? Y'all know any new news about that shit?
How you know that are
I do.
people, bro?
I do.
People.
Look it up. Maybe you have a rebuttal for me, bro.
You
Teach me some
didn't
shit.
hear me though. I said I do.
Okay, that's
I
good.
do know more.
Teach me some things then, bro, because I'm willing to learn too.
Teach you some things. Like,
Which
because
one?
I'm pretty sure.
Because I see your head bobble like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know about
I
this.
know
Come on,
exactly
man.
what you're talking about.
Drop that knowledge.
Because what I was going to say was I educated myself about it as far as I didn't know anything about it, but now I know I have an idea. I didn't say I'm
We all gotta educate ourselves. We so quick on trying to tell people what they should know. Nigga, we was robbed from a lot of stuff. So let us know at our own pace and when we can. You feel me?
You gotta understand.
Everybody want to be woke, but we really are in the age of the Aquarius.
That's true though. Nah, that is.
Hey, all I know is it's Aries season, baby. It started 2 days ago.
Oh, I love Aries because my
you feel me? Aries game.
like, who playing with me?
But I just want to say, you gotta, the key thing you gotta remember. I hate to switch it up.
Let's switch it up for us. Yes.
But the key thing that you have to remember, as far as like when it comes to our history and everything like that, history is told by the winner.
Yes, it is by the conquerors.
So that's.
There's a lot of shit happened that we haven't heard about because the winner is the one who covered it.
And that's our due diligence as the loser, bruh, to make.
Don't call them a winner. Call them a conqueror. Because the winner, they did not win fair and square. They conquered some shit. That means they infiltrated and stole.
And that's where in history, I don't even know where it started from. I ain't gonna lie. How did we get infiltrated?
In 100 years, you'll be dead.
I might not be dead. You feel me? Future technology
changes. Look. And they'll say that Tupac was white. And we can't do nothing about it.
If you look Google,
it only takes 100 years to change history.
Nah, for real.
Fucking movie, nigga. They
only
doing
takes
all
100
that on
years.
purpose, bro.
That's what.
So when a person is 103, they're like, motherfucker, lying. You lying. You lying. But they can't do nothing about it. They're like 103. So.
Tupac.
That nigga sitting in the chair at 103 ain't gonna be fucking woken up to say anything about that. Like,
My black
what was that? You having a brain aneurysm?
I was telling Louis, she really got me wrong. She said Tupac was white.
Nah,
That was a good episode.
I didn't say that. A white man said that.
But she claiming it right now. She talking into existence over here.
What color is Beethoven?
Black.
He's black.
Period.
He's black.
His nickname is the Black Sparrow. So therefore, he is black. Nowadays, they want to argue
Black Sparrow. I've been called that before.
Oh,
Abraham Lincoln black?
Let me
Well, hey, that's we gonna say that for another time.
That was so good. We can keep talking.
Don't do that.
Hey, don't forget to comment, like and most importantly, subscribe. And until next time, don't do that.
Hey, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You feel me? And let me stand up for the camera. Let me stand up with the camera, okay?
Come out, baby.
Because you know, I didn't want to do too much. I was gonna come in here with a full-on stripper outfit to, you know, just
Said she wanna distract
set the little
Hey,
mood.
you
But
with a
I didn't want to do all
got
that.
changed? No.